episode, I'm going to talk about a topic which might be slightly controversial or at least somewhat more complicated for the beginners. And I think that some of the experts may have a bit of a different viewpoint points on this. Okay, but hear me out, and I think you will like what we are doing, right? So we have an agency where we do outreach, and hence we and our clients both care about the quality of the backlinks, right? As in, what kind of websites are we getting those backlinks from, and obviously what is the relevancy and so on, right? But in some cases, um, what happens is that it can be a bit difficult to sort of analyze the quality and to sort of ensure that the team is on track and very much focused on earning those more valuable backlinks, right? So, I mean, obviously, everyone cares about relevancy. The more relevant the link is, the better it is. A lot of the clients and we as well sometimes want to earn backlinks from more mainstream websites, like, think about Forbes, MSN, Yahoo, Business.com, Reader's Digest, Canva. All of these are, websites that we have earned backlinks from. Then obviously you want to earn backlinks while ensuring that these links are not toxic in any sense, right? And then you also want to make sure that their link spam score, whatever method you use to measure it, is low. That these are real websites, and that uh, these are sites which have high quality of backlinks. They're not, let's say, um, linking to sites from 5 different niches in one single blog post, right? And obviously, you don't want those dreaded low quality private blog network backlinks, right? So all of that is kind of the default. I mean, that is something that all of us understand from the get go, right? So we're not going to talk about that. Let's assume that you have those bases covered already, right? So how do you analyze backlinks and you kind of earn links that have higher quality and basically it's about coming up with a system for your team, so coming up with a system for your team where they have a target, so I mean, obviously you can go about it like, hey, we just want your 50 plus backlinks and you are supposed to earn at least 2 or 10 or whatever in a month, right? So that's one way of doing it, and that might work for a lot of clients and so on, a lot of agencies. We have a system where, which I'm going to show you, by the way, in a moment. We have a system whereby we are providing a base salary to our team members, right? So for most of these team members, it's based on an hourly rate. For some, lately, we are doing it on a per page basis as well, especially when it comes to Harrow. And on top of the base salary, we are also giving them a commission based on the quality of those backlinks, right? So let me show you what um, that means. Okay, so let's say we will explain to the team members that a DR 9200 backlink will earn them 499 points. Okay, so if they earn a do follow backlink from let's say Forbes or MSN or Yahoo, which probably have a DR 90 plus authority, then they will straight away get 499 points, right? Similarly, if they get like DR 50 to 59 backlink, then that's 260 points for the do follow backlinks, right? And every team member is given a target. So they are given a quarterly target of how many points they are supposed to earn, and then they are supposed to divide it into months and weeks and so on as well, so that they can keep track of how many points they are supposed to earn, right? And obviously the points that we are the goals that we have given them. That's sorry, I will just silence my phone. So the goal, the points goal that we give our team, it's it's corresponding to the points goal that is given to other team members, and also the points that we have to earn for a certain client, right? So for some clients we may have to earn, let's say, 2,500 points per month. For some it may be much more or much lesser than that, right? Um, so once the team members are earning backlinks, so this assume that this is not an individual team member sheet. It is more of like a project sheet, right? A template of it, and I will ensure that I grant you a link to this sheet so that you can copy paste it and update it for your own use. So we may have a cycle where we have to earn points, like let's say 2,500 points in a month or 6 weeks or something. And in this case, you can see that it's a, the DR is 71, and for mention only and duplicate, I believe at the time we had the system where, if it's just a mention, if it's just a brand mention, then the team member doesn't get any points, right? Then if it's a 58 DR link, then they will earn a 260 points and so on. And then if you have multiple teams for a single project, then you can divide those. So we have three teams. We have the Nirvana team and the Wizards team, which work on Harrow outreach. And then for some clients, we also have the Fire Starters team, which works on conventional outreach. Like think about guest posting and broken link building, or resource page link building, and so on, right? So then you count the backlink, you count the points for all the backlinks, and that's basically how we try to keep track of the quality of backlinks. Remember, like I said, this is this is after we have done the rest of the bit about quality, like ensuring it's a real website, and it's relevant. In case of Hero, it's a bit harder to be too strict about the relevancy, but in case of guest posting, obviously it's pretty much in our hands 100% of the time what kind of sites we are earning backlinks from. And this is basically how we sort of try to quantify the backlinks quality, so that our team has a quantifiable and a measurable and a more specific target in terms of the sites that they are earning links from. And we might actually increase points for some of the higher DR links for our team members going forward. But this is the basic process that we use. So let me know what you think about this, or if you have a different system, or if you have any critique or any feedback on this system that we have. By the way, if you are curious about what does link type 1, link type 2, and so on mean, we already have done a podcast episode about that as well, and I will include a link to that as well. But this is pretty much it for this episode. Thank you so much, and take care.